If you're following Depp vs. Heard, you probably know Amber Heard has been under Australian investigation by the government for quite a while. Now, this article is really new by Newsweek, and it confirms that she is still under investigation. So we've still got speculation that she will actually be punished for this, and the maximum penalty is jail time. I'm not exactly sure how fair and balanced Newsweek is, but let's check it out. Amber Heard perjury investigation continues in Australia amid Depp trial. And this is from May 11th, 2022, so it's pretty new. As Amber Heard's high-profile defamation trial with Johnny Depp continues, the screen star is facing another potential legal battle in Australia. While still married to Depp, Heard navigated a court battle with Australian authorities for taking the couple's pet dogs into the country in May 2015 without declaring them. The trial concluded with Heard avoiding conviction. In a taped apology, Heard said she was truly sorry for not declaring terriers Pistol and Boo when she entered Australia, which is known for its strict quarantine laws. Foreign pets must be quarantined for 10 days when first brought into the country. Here's my theory, and I think a lot of you guys probably share the same theory. Because she was with Depp, because he was there to protect her and probably smooth talk some of the Australian authorities and things like that, they left her alone. It's gotta be because they were together. Now, after it's all gone down and they see she's committed perjury and that she is the abuser in the situation, well, they'll probably be acting a little bit different. And if they get her into court, she has no defense, really. She'll probably try to blame it on Johnny and someone else, but like usual, there's a lot of evidence against her that she committed this crime. However, a spokesperson for Australia's Department of Agriculture, Water and the Environment, DAWE, told Newsweek on Wednesday that investigations are ongoing over allegations that Heard lied under oath. Wait a minute. If she lied under oath, I'm not sure how those are allegations. Isn't that on record? If she lied under oath, we should know about it 100%. Unless the UK is covering for her. Well, I should say the UK court system. And Judge Nicol, whoever is involved in that, giving her that win, might be covering up for her and saying things that didn't actually happen. So we've got a sticky situation here. But I think it's a fact that she lied under oath. The DAWE representative said that the department was continuing to look into allegations of perjury by Ms. Heard during court proceedings in the 2015 illegal importation of her 2 dogs into Australia. Newsweek has contacted a representative of Heard for comment. Heard had been charged with making a false statement on her immigration card. The Magic Mike XXL star checked no to the question of importing anything into the country that ought to have been declared, and that's one big no. That's not like, are you carrying $10,000 like they ask international and you've got like $10,000.75 or something in your pocket and you forgot about the change. This is a pretty big one. She said it was a misunderstanding as she had assumed her husband's assistants had arranged the terrier's passage into the country where Depp had been shooting Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Men Tell No Tales. The perjury investigation was initially revealed in October 2021 with a representative for DAWE telling E! News that the department is seeking to obtain witness statements, and once obtained, the Commonwealth Director of Public Prosecutions will consider whether the evidence is sufficient to warrant persecution for the matter. Imagine that. This case gets finished. We don't have a result yet at the time of making this video, but then after that, she gets called in to Australia about this. That would actually be quite the pickle she'd be in. And this time, she couldn't really use the victim mentality, blaming Johnny for everything, although, she'd probably blame him for some things, but it would be totally different. An attorney for Heard criticized the investigation, telling the outlet at the time, "It is truly inconceivable, and we are confident it is not true that either the Australian government or the FBI would embrace a policy or further pursuing and victimizing a person who has already been adjuncted to be the victim of domestic violence. Well, guess what? Even if she was the victim of domestic violence, that doesn't mean she didn't break another law. Now, I don't think she was. A lot of people don't think she was a victim of domestic violence, but it doesn't matter. If I'm a victim of something, I can't just walk into the convenience store and fill my pocket with everything I see and walk out with $200 worth of goods and be like, well, don't look at me. I was the victim of something else. I can't walk into an electronics store and just start pocketing iPhones and then be like, yep, I got about 20 grand in iPhones here. I'm stacking up my pockets in my bag. Don't look at me. I'm a victim. Oh, that's not how the law works. That's not how the world works. What a terrible, terrible argument. Heard pleaded guilty in court, but Magistrate Bernadette Callahan gave the actor accompanied to the Queensland hearing by Depp a $1,000 one-month good behavior bond with no recorded conviction. Sounds like light punishment. She had previously avoided 2 charges for illegal importation, and Depp and Heard apologized in a video shown in court at the time. However, Depp later mocked the video while promoting one of his films in the UK in 2016. Heard filed for divorce from Depp in 2016, and their union was officially dissolved at the start of 2017, which isn't totally related to this, but there is something to be said about how she could get out of things with Johnny at her back, as opposed to now with no support from Johnny. Also, there's been quite a few other YouTubers, big channels, and media sources and lawyers reporting on this. So when I first saw it, I was like, all right, isn't this old news? And in a way, it is old news. However, once again, like with the Kate Moss news and all the other news coming out from the trial that's a couple of years old, everything's resurfacing now and getting back in the light and getting as much attention, if not more, than it ever did. And this is one of those things. And you could bet people in Australia and the Australian government is watching the trial like, all right, let's get her back here. They're reminded of it. So I gotta say, as somebody who was on Johnny's side, this looks like a good thing, and this could get fun really fast. You guys, let me know what you think down below. Doing shoutouts, special thanks, things like that. Consider subscribing here. Almost on 20,000 subs, so thank you guys so much for all the support. And if you don't subscribe, I guess it'll be sad, but I'll get over it. Make a new video. Something like that. See you next time.